Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Aveni's Game Room. This is Truxton for Sega Megadrive, and it was released in 1989. Now, depending on where you're from, if you're from America, it'll have been called the Sega Genesis and not the Mega Drive. As you can see from the screen there, that's the laser weapon, and it's been powered up. Now you have three different types of weapon available to you in this game. Obviously there's the green laser, then there's orange missiles, and they tend to fire in a sort of triangular pattern, and then you have a blue sort of lightning beam, electric sort of discharge weapon. What that one does is it homes in on bosses and things and helps you, so you don't have to target any specific part of the ship. Now, as well as having that, you have three atomic bomb type things which can kill most things on the screen. Obviously, apart from bosses and things, it'll do so much damage to a boss, and just generally make the game a little bit easier. But it's best if you use those strategically and save them for when you really need them rather than waste them. You only get 3 per life, so it's best to hold on to them. Now let's have a look, let's see about getting this started. As you can see, we have 3 game modes: normal, easy and hard, and we're going to go with hard. Now you have your A button, which is that fires so many at a time, and C button, which is full auto, which is what I prefer to use. Now, the game itself, a lot of people tend to complain about the graphics, but to be honest, I don't think there's anything wrong with them. It's kind of colourful, the sprites are nice and large. You've got no little sprites charging you that are like hard to see and making things a bit unfair. Unlike some shoot-em-ups, they tend to have really small sprites and they're really punishy and they come in fast and things. This one doesn't. They're nice and large, easy to see, easy to kill. Now, as you're going along, you collect your power-ups, like I said, to upgrade your weapons and things. Now, the one I'm using at the moment, I prefer this because later on, as you're getting through the game, as you get the power-ups, it'll give you a little shield. Now, the reason I like that one is because the little shield will destroy any of the normal creatures or spaceships or whatnot that get anywhere near you. It won't stop bullets, but it will stop other ships, and it just makes things a lot easier because look, there's a speed icon there, that's better. You do have points in the game where enemies come on from behind, and I suppose it's a bit of a cheap shot killing you from behind, but as long as you have the right weapon and the shield, you can combat that. There's the electric charge weapon, and that one there is the green laser. Now, the game itself has a rather nice difficulty curve. It starts off very pleasant and it increases the difficulty slightly as you go along, which is a great way of actually getting you into the game. It can become very addictive and challenging as well. A lot of people tend to be put off with it, but if you persevere, you're going to love it. I mean, this was the first shoot 'em up I bought on the Mega Drive. I played this before I played Thunder Force 2, and I fell in love with this game. I had a lot of great times with this game with friends and things, and it is a long game too. It goes on for quite a while. It's better, more speed. I mean, as you can see, it's quite frantic at times. Unlike other shoot 'em ups, you don't have any form of stage or anything like that. It just continues going on, and the bosses come along, and you just keep continuing. And I think I'm about to come to a mini boss here. Yeah, it is a great little game. There we go. There's the atomic bomb thing I was talking about, which can help. Now, as I said, as you get further on, it does get a bit more challenging. But this is a game, I highly recommend this to anybody, to be honest. Let's go with that one for a little while. I mean, really, if you're into your shoot 'em ups, you're gonna love this game, to be honest. It's very, very playable. The ship movement is very fluid. If you do end up killing yourself, it's usually because you've made a mistake rather than getting unlucky. Ooh, free life. But, as I said, I mean, I'm a very big fan of shoot 'em ups anyway. I love shoot 'em ups, and I love my driving games and things, and certain role-playing games I like, but mostly it's shoot 'em ups and car games, which are my favourite type of games. Now, this is another big boss. As you can see, that when they shoot you, it's not wholly unkind. Oh, it's dead anyway. It is quite challenging though to dodge the bullets sometimes. I don't even remember how many times I've completed this game. I've completed it a good half a dozen times. It's as yourself know, it's on hard. I can't play it on easy anymore. It's not a challenge, but at least on hard, it is quite challenging. I mean, don't get me wrong. Later on, it does get extremely difficult in places. Let's go with that one again. I mean, the music's not too bad either. It kind of suits the game, to be honest. It's not the greatest music in the world, but I kind of like it. There we go. Now we've got the shield. So any little baddies, apart from bosses like that, which I wasn't ready for. But yeah, this is the only downfall, to be honest. When you die, you have to start with just a basic weapon again, which can make the game a little more challenging, but as I said, it doesn't make it impossible. I think I'm gonna call this, because this isn't a playthrough, it's just show you the game, tell you about it and things, so kill myself. Now, as far as, let's die again, come on. As far as collecting goes, hardcore collectors or casual collectors, this is a game I'd highly recommend. It's very enjoyable. Like I said, it's got a great difficulty curve, and I can't recommend this enough. I mean, people may complain about the graphics and sound things, but for me, it was one of the earlier Megadrive shoot-em-ups, and I thought they did a great job with it, to be honest. At the end of the day, it's just a great little shooter that I can't recommend enough. Yeah, this is Truxton on the Sega Megadrive or Genesis. and it was released in 1989 by Sega. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.